Hello, test. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Joy Jacket. Guys, how's everyone doing? I'm showing signals of stress. I'm actually not stressed at all. I'm actually very chill, very lax. Got some tea. Today's gonna be a bit different. I'm gonna film a Get Ready With Me because I wanted to chit chat, but I also wanted to do something. And I thought, why not get ready? I have a bunch of makeup off screen. I have my mirror off screen as well. It almost fell. Oh, you don't need to see the setup. That's private. And yeah, I just wanted to chat. I don't even know about what. Probably like a little update. I haven't been on here in like a couple weeks. Real talk, I just needed to pause it for a sec because life was lifing. And it was one of those where I just had nothing to say. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't have anything to say. And so I've been like posting on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. But I didn't really feel like filming a YouTube video. And I think that is totally fine as long as you return back to it. So yeah, today I wanted to do that. I am so happy. It feels like we're on the brink. Not really, but it feels like we're on the brink of like summertime. And I was invited to like a friend's birthday party. And genuinely, you know when it's one of those where you just sit back and you're like, wait, I've known these people for years and we're like truly in each other's lives. I just had that moment of like friendship where, you know, I'm kind of, again, relating back to another video. I am a low maintenance friend, but for events like birthdays and like little get-togethers, I'm so grateful for those people, and I had such a good time with them, and it was just amazing, and I'm still high off of that. That was yesterday. So yeah, I'm in a good mood. Like, I don't know why I came on here anxious. I'm actually not anxious at all. I'm gonna take my rings off to do my sunscreen. But I also kind of wanted to talk about pursuit of goals. I think I want to talk about that. But actually, let me do my sunscreen for a sec. Apparently, I don't use enough sunscreen. And it's like, genuinely, how much fucking sunscreen are we supposed to use? Because apparently, you're also supposed to reapply it. And it's like, too many steps. Should have thought about that in our human design. Like, whoever created us should have just implemented that because it's too many things. Okay, anyway, sunscreen is done. I want to talk about my pursuit of goals and how, what's going on. I have opened up on this channel before that I'm an artist and I want to be an artist that is visible. And so I'm on a journey of like figuring that out, and I don't have anyone close in my life that I can like, whose path or whatever I can like emulate. So it's really, I don't know, it's like an interesting journey that I am enjoying, but it's also, I'm learning so much, and I'm literally at like point 2, I don't think that's how it works, 0.00002%, I feel like, of my like journey of like becoming an actualized artist, if that makes sense. And it's very rewarding, but right now I am focusing on like little steps that will amount to something, but to me they feel, I don't want to say they feel big or anything, but they feel like really important. So as of right now, I write every day, or like I'm trying to write a song every day. Maybe not a whole song unless I can and find the time or whatever, or it comes out like that. But I try to write something every day, and obviously practice every day, guitar and singing. And I kind of want to put this on the channel as well, because I think I needed, in order to like reamp the channel, I don't know if I've talked about this before, I think I have, that this channel is like a revival. I used to have more YouTube videos on this channel, and then I privated all of them, and now I'm kind of like giving it a second go. And what was I saying? Oh, I think I needed to initially just have YouTube videos that were kind of just me based and like personality based and just kind of ease into being on camera and talking and like whatever. But I really do want to put the thing forward that I want to put forward, which is like me in relation to my art, which isn't always music, but like sometimes the YouTube video is the art, you know, believe it or not. But I want to showcase my skills and me developing my skills as well, because I think that is really interesting, and I think it's a huge part of what I want to do, obviously. So right now, my little steps to like self-actualization as an artist or whatever is practicing every day, writing every day. But I also want to post. Like, I want to post. Like, people don't even know. The crazy thing about me is that, and I think so many artists can relate, it's like a spectrum thing. There's people who are like kids, and from when they were little, like a Beyonce, from when they were little, had something that they loved to do and were good at and kept getting good at, and people kept also pushing them into the limelight, and that's just kind of what happened. And then there's people who maybe have a thing that they like to do and are getting better at, good at, but they hide it. And that's very much me. And I think I've heard Chappell Roan talk about that. I think, oh my God, am I conflating? I think it was Chappell Roan who was talking about how she used to sing only in her, like she used to only sing when she was home alone or something. That might actually be another pop star, but I think it was Chappell Roan. And I could really relate to that because it feels so personal. It's like this very like fragile thing almost, which I want to get over, which is why obviously you have to expose yourself to the world and whatever and share your talents and your gifts. But growing up singing, it just felt so vulnerable to sing in front of other people, and I didn't like it. And even if I got like positive affirmation, it just wasn't worth it to me. I'm realizing that I need to I need to get going. God, how do people do this? Okay, let's do foundation. I'm not sponsored, but I still have the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer that I like to use, and it's almost empty, so I'm gonna shake that shit. Put it on the back of my hand. It's kind of too red, actually, and like a little too dark. So I mix it with another foundation, which is old, which please don't judge me for it. It literally looks insane. This is the L'Oreal 330, my favorite infallible series. I know. But guess what? This part is clean, so probably shouldn't have shown that. Just a little drop because this is very concentrated. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of working towards, and it's little steps, but it's important steps, and I'm glad I can do them without the pressures of like the world watching me. Like, so that's something that I'm very appreciative about, and that's something that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about. We only talk about getting to that point of being famous or being known or being respected for the stuff that you create, but we don't often talk about like the joy and the pleasures of being an undiscovered artist, or like just figuring it out, and not having to do it in front of the whole world. Like, that's, yeah, I get everybody wants to pay their bills and stuff and with their art and stuff, and I mean, yeah, but at the same time, isn't it so beautiful that we can just kind of play, and I'm saying we to like fellow artists, we can just kind of play around and not be super judged. And I think that that's very valuable, and I'm enjoying that process. Just personally, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I realized, too much. I added too much. Okay, let's add back the tinted moisturizer. So that's something that every day I don't take for granted. I'm also someone who like, I honestly view I feel like my artistic career, I don't know why that was hard to say. I feel like my artistic career is gonna, in my mind, I view it as something that I'm gonna work towards for a long time. And I never, like, I don't know, it makes me happy almost. I don't know if that's me creating my own stagnation or something, but I feel like I know without knowing how much it's gonna take, and like how much I'm gonna have to grow and change and give of myself, and like I'm okay with that taking a second. I don't know. And then sometimes I think, who knows, maybe because I have this mindset that it's gonna take like 10, 15, 20 years for me to like have my moment, that I'm like, who knows, I might have it earlier because I'm expecting it to be like when I'm 40. But I really do, I'm in no fucking rush. Like that's something else that I appreciate, that I feel like almost like my upbringing has given me. And my upbringing has been very, I'm not gonna say it was, I think my upbringing was difficult, but it also taught me that you're not the one in control. I think if there's one like huge lesson that life has given me early, is that there's some things that you don't have any control over, and you genuinely just have to go with the flow. And I think that has given me like a certain amount of patience regarding things, that I feel like you need to work hard and long for things that you really want sometimes. You know, I think I'm lucky. I think it's a disservice to say I haven't been lucky in my life, because I definitely have. But I wouldn't say I'm like the luckiest person in the world. And so I think there's a real appreciation on my end for like tenacity and just like working hard, because I used to hate working hard as a kid. Like I don't have a parent that and this is no disrespect to my mother, but I don't have a parent that was like very taught me discipline in terms of life. Like taught me discipline in terms of, when you keep doing this, it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be rewarding. I would always quit, and my mom would let me quit. Like if I was uncomfortable with something as a kid, for example, I used to get like dance classes for like a little cheaper, because we didn't have a lot of money. And when it was time, this happened for like 2 years in a row, when it was time to do the end of the year performance, I would never go. I would literally always cancel, which is a huge letdown for obviously the people that were depending on me, and also just for myself, that I wouldn't, because I was so scared of it, wouldn't allow myself to maybe fail or whatever. And I would always be able to quit. My mom would always be like, really? Okay. So it was always like, I don't know, I would have to like kind of just sit with the consequences, but I was able to avoid them oftentimes, which also, you know, made me feel a lot of shame around stuff. But I really had to learn how to be disciplined, and I would say I'm pretty disciplined now, just on my own. But it took me a second, and that's why I also feel like I needed to get that foundation first before I could even do other shit. Like sometimes I think about what makes an artist pop, as in what makes someone blow up. And obviously there are a lot of industry stuff that I don't know about that goes on, but you know, a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. But I'm so glad that I didn't, I don't know, I'm oftentimes very glad that I never blew up or anything. Again, how would I, because I'm not posting anything. People don't know what the fuck I'm doing or what I can even do yet. But sometimes I'm just so glad that I'm like an adult who's trying to pursue the arts and not a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the 14-year-olds that have been in the industry. But I think it's probably a tough place to maneuver as like a kid. And I don't have that, like, I have that support, but I wouldn't have had that support in that industry. So it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, everything happens for a reason. And I think I'm a late bloomer of sorts. So I'm very appreciative of that. The concealer is the concealer, baby. I love this concealer. I haven't changed this concealer in some time. Oh, I just put my finger in something wet. Oh, my protein shake. Oh. Okay, this is my concealer. It's the Fit Me? No, Too Faced. It's the Too Faced concealer. The concealer. You can't really see my makeup, I'm noticing. Whatever, I can see it. It looks good. I'm gonna do bronzer next. But yeah, I'm just very excited to like get going. I told my friend this, I just feel excited, and I think that's such a blessing, because I don't feel, I don't know, I feel like I've been given a new chance at life almost by making this decision, or kind of really, really, really sitting with the honesty of like, I want to make art and I want to be you know, I want to be an artist that gets paid, you know? And that has been so rewarding, just that actualization, just that realization of like, no, I want to do this. And now it's just up to me to do it and do it every day. And I think the rest will hopefully like fall in place. But I'm doing what I can, and I love that. I love that. No one talks about, when I say no one, people probably talk about it, but people need to talk more about how fulfilling it feels to live your dream, even if it's in like a small scale, and even if it's just mentally, quote unquote. Like I'm not talking about daydreaming or anything. Well, I love daydreaming, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, you writing, or you, like, let's say you want to be a writer, you want to write a novel. Yeah, you don't have a publisher. Yeah, you but you're writing every day. And if you're watching this and that's you, I'm so proud of you. Like, that's so tea. Like, genuinely, no one's holding a gun to your head to do that, and you're doing it. I just think that's so tea, and like, that's so, wait, I put too much. That's just so cunt. Like, that's just so fabulous to do the thing that you want to do. Especially the arts feel scary, I think, most of the time. As someone who, has no relationship to anybody in the arts. I have family members that are musicians. Like, my cousin is a singer, but my cousin also lives in Spain, and I rarely see her. So it's not, like, immediate family. So I don't really have anybody who's, like, could be showing me the ropes. And I don't really have friends that make music, for example. So I'm excited to just kind of get in there when I feel like I have something to show for it. So now my goal right now, besides like showcasing my skills and writing, whatever, and singing and playing the guitar, she's right here. I like the a bit longer term goal, but it's still pretty short term. I want to write an EP. Like, I want to have at least like, I want to have like 10 songs that I love, and then reduce it to like a couple songs, and then eventually find people that would want to collaborate on those. That feels almost a little far-fetched, in the sense that that feels really distant, that goal, but I know it's not. Like, I know it's not. There are a bunch of producers that you can hit up, and I know that for certain, but I just have never done that. Because again, I have never like proudly shown off a song, but I will. So I'm excited to get into that. That's my like a bit longer term goal. But my first immediate goal is just to post. Like, I really want to post singing covers on TikTok, especially because I think those do well on TikTok. And I want to be comfortable with posting my singing voice. It's so crazy to me that in my head I'm like, yeah, I'm a singer, but even my best friend can count on one hand the times I've like actually like sang in front of her. That's sad. That's like kind of sad. And so this year is really the year where I'm like rolling up the sleeves, baby. I'm rolling up the sleeves because this can't be. Like, I want to do these things, so I'm going to do those things. Yeah, so I'm just really excited. It feels good. Like, it genuinely just feels so good to do the things that you said you were going to do, or like do the things that you want to do. And even if you don't really know what you're doing, to do them and pursue them. It just honestly feels good. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to powder the whole way through. Hold up. My makeup literally I look gray, but also I just look gray on photo booth. Like, I promise you, I don't look this gray in real life. Yeah, Huda Beauty. I had another brand, but I found out that they were pro-Israel, and I'm like, we're not repurchasing. Yeah, that's kind of it right now. Those are my steps. Okay, let me do some more makeup. You can watch me do my makeup. Maybe I'm gonna speed this up. I don't know, because I don't really have anything to say anymore. So I'm just gonna do my makeup. Actually, do look kind of gray in real life. Hold up. Like, not gray, but I don't know. Someone once told me that I'm not dark skinned, or like they were like, you're brown skinned. Baby. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. Actually, what I will talk about as well is that's really the secret ingredient, is to add a lip stain on top of your liner. Like, yeah, exactly. You literally can't tell what I'm doing. That's so funny. Or you can tell what I'm doing, but you can't tell what it even looks like. All right, we're pretty much almost done. I'm gonna reapply a little bit of blush, and then I'm done. Oh, it's a lot of blush. I love blush. I almost look like a mannequin. Oh, like it's definitely a lot of blush. Okay, my makeup's done. No, it's not. I'm a liar. It's actually not done. I need to take off some of that excess powder. Okay, now it's done. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm probably gonna take a video with my phone so people can actually see what makeup looks like. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. This was a lot faster than I thought it was. The video is probably like 30 minutes, but this makeup I did it really fast to me. A little bit of chamomile. See you guys soon. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Oop. Okay, this is my makeup. Now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely still giving gray. A little bit. But